Imagine telling your neighbors you have no army, no fighter jets, no tanks, just nothing. Sounds like an invitation to get invaded, right? Except some countries have done exactly that for decades and they're still standing. Costa Rica hasn't had a military since 1949, so how do you stay safe in a world full of armed nations with literally nothing to fight back with? In 1948, Costa Rica went through a short but brutal civil war. When it ended, the country's leader, Jose Figueres, made a decision that stunned everyone. He abolished the military entirely, not reduced it, not restructured it, deleted it. His reasoning was simple. A standing army in Latin America at the time was more likely to stage a coup against its own government than defend it from outsiders. So removing the army wasn't about pacifism, it was about protecting the government from itself. But here's the twist. Getting rid of the army didn't make Costa Rica defenseless. It made it strategically boring. And in geopolitics, boring is safe. Here's the part most people miss. Costa Rica isn't safe because it's undefended. It's safe because invading it would make zero sense for anyone. It has no major enemies, no valuable strategic choke points worth fighting over, and strong diplomatic and trade ties with larger powers, including the United States. Attacking a small, peaceful, resource-modest country would cost any nation enormous international backlash for basically no reward. Switzerland plays a completely different version of the same game. Unlike Costa Rica, Switzerland does have a military, but its real defense strategy for centuries has been armed neutrality plus usefulness. Swiss banks, Swiss diplomacy, and Swiss neutrality have made the country more valuable intact than conquered. During both world wars, invading Switzerland simply wasn't worth the cost to any surrounding power. There's one more piece of the puzzle: alliances and treaties that quietly do the heavy lifting. Costa Rica has security guarantees through regional and international agreements and maintains close ties with the U.S., which has enormous influence in Central America. In practice, attacking Costa Rica would risk drawing in far bigger players, a risk most nations simply won't take. This is a pattern seen elsewhere, too. Iceland has no standing army and relies on NATO membership for its defense umbrella. Small, unarmed, or lightly armed nations often survive not because they're untouchable alone, but because touching them means dealing with someone much bigger standing behind them. So the real secret isn't no army equals no danger. It's that safety at a national level is rarely about firepower alone. It's about being more valuable at peace than at war, and having powerful friends who'd rather you stayed that way. Costa Rica didn't remove its danger. It just made itself not worth the trouble. If this kind of hidden logic behind world events is your thing, stick around. There's a lot more of this hiding in plain sight. If you like this video, hit like, share it with someone who'd find it interesting, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one.